Hey y'all, Metaphysical Mama, how's everyone doing? Thank you so much for coming to visit. I appreciate your energy being here and vibing out. Look, I'm just taking a little walk. Venus went forward yesterday, right? Which is super, super important. My shadow beside me. And so it's real important now to start doing shadow work and kind of just vibing out, allowing things to present themselves and come forward from the past. Don't try to look at the future, right, through a past lens, but in the stillness, when we can clear our thoughts and have a clear mind, then we can allow things to come up and we can see what we need to see, right, in order to go through. It's like Saturn return. So it's like a big filing cabinet, like remember those old like Rolodexes, right? It's kind of like an etheric Rolodex. Our files will come up and start presenting themselves. So it's just a matter of allowing, right, those things to come up, and don't judge them, right? There's no thought that is neutral. So we want to allow thoughts and feelings to arise and witness them, right? But don't judge them, because they're parts, right, of us and etc., or just parts that need to be freed of, collective debris and right, aeons of, congestion and clutter that really just got built up by fear. So this is a really good time, right? It's like fall into fall. But enjoy the dog days of summer while they're still here. You know what I mean? So anyhow, we're about to have all planets go retrograde except for Mars and Venus, which is so effing cool. So, right, buckle up, Becky. Get ready for the ride of your life, because we're all about to move forward into another, right, quantum realm or state of being. You know what I mean? Woo woo! All right, y'all. One love. Have a beautiful day. Please subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't done so. And, I've had to be kind of incognito for a long time. A lot of us do, because you got to really hold on to your energy and, like I just said, go through things. So allowing yourself the proper time and space, no matter how long that is. This is a lifelong process, right? We're in the, right before I go, we're in the, right, in healing mode. If you are, if you ain't, if you don't want to be, then that's cool, that's your prerogative. But right, a lot of us are doing our work so that we're able to clear that shit out, so that we do have a more happier, healthier, vibrant life of abundance in all forms, right? Ain't nothing perfect. Ain't nobody looking for perfect, right? Just, it's like reconciling your bank account. So it's the same with this energy. And time is money, right? That's a phrase, an important phrase. So spend your time wisely, because if you don't have your health, what do you have, right? Our health is our wealth. So as long as we start to refocus on what's important, the rest of the stuff comes into play, and we get what we need as we need it. There's a lot of, again, fear and control matrix we've been in, survival mode for so long. So, just understand that that's where so much stuff is coming from, within ourselves, within yourself. I feel it within myself. I know my areas where I have a hard time communicating or feel really uncomfortable, and I have abuse, or I have things that are behind those things or trauma from my past, that no matter how much I work on, right, we have cellular data memory. So our inner child is like, that's bad, that's scary, stay away, right? Which is also our devil. So rising our Christ consciousness and, right, acknowledging, again, where's my shadow at? Our shadows, right? Along with our light and just everything in between, right? And loving ourselves without the shame and the guilt and the fear, right? Jealousy and envy, because those are things that just we're feeling less of ourselves, right? It's ego. We're not feeling good enough and we want to feel better. So again, everything's health. We want to feel better. So let's take the time to put in the energy, right? Putting in the energy to sitting still and being quiet is one of the most hardest things you can do. Right? And people sometimes will make fun of you or be like, well, what are you doing? But if you're recharging and restoring and regenerating yourself, you're doing a whole hell of a lot. You don't always need to be in motion and proving that you're doing something physically on paper. And most of the stuff that's on paper is bullshit anyway, because someone's twisted some narrative to make it how they want it to appear, as we all know. So, story time's over. We all got stories. This is getting to the truth of the matter, the heart of the matter, right? And it's also not taking yourself so seriously, because it's like, this is serious work, but at the same time, be light about it, if that makes any sense, right? A lot of dualities and polarities. So just be easy with yourself, and be in your now, right? The time is always now. So the more you can relinquish the anxiety that you feel you need to be somewhere else or doing something else, take that time to sit for a second and be like, okay, wait, I have all these thoughts, ideas, and feelings flying all over. You got to categorize them, right? Compartmentalize. Which ones are just flying around like gnats? It's like, is this important right now? No. Is this something that's just flying around, right? Just distracting you from your present now. So start to go through those little thoughts and feelings. Again, there's no thought that's neutral. Every thought has a positive or negative charge. So does that mean this is where we get into good and bad, and it's like, that's bad, that's good. I know we have guilt. But yin and yang are a natural, right? There's always a positive and a negative. So you being the balance in between the two and having the ability to go through your own thoughts and feelings and be really real with yourself, right? And recognize and acknowledge thoughts and patterns that fly around, or where we get stuck, where we repeat the same things, where we close ourselves off or shudder away, right? Feel like we don't have a voice to speak. Where you can go into fight or flight mode and you want to run away, because that's going on big time with the divine masculines that aren't completely awoken yet, right? And that doesn't mean male and female anatomy, if I have to clarify, right? We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, and some hold and contain more of that than others, right? Just like the positive and the negative. So this is master alchemy, and being able to just look at things and make them simple too. Have fun. Everything is relative, like Einstein says. So anything you can relate something to, right? Like boating, your car, mechanics, right? Pipelines and plumbing. Does this sound weird? If you relate that to life, right? The life it's like, it makes it more clear, as crazy as it all sounds. So whatever is in your life, whatever you relate to and are, right, gravitated towards, right, magnetically drawn to, there's a reason for it, whether it's positive or negative. There's something that you need to either see, learn, collect, right, give back, let go of, right? Depends. You have to use your own discernment, and it can change and fluctuate and be a whole bunch of those different things at once, right? So patience is most important, and love. Love yourself. Keep telling yourself, I love you, it's okay. It's okay, I love you. Because your cells hear that, and your body is going to follow suit in the words that you use, because sound is what creates form, right? Vibration creates form. So every thought is a vibration. So what are you saying to yourself? What are you always telling yourself? You know, I tell myself negative things a lot, right? It's like, if I feel uncomfortable, it's like, I'm like, I can't do that, right? They're gonna think this, or I'm scared, you know, right? So, but it's just it's a fear, and those are natural, normal things that I think we all think and feel from time to time, right? So, but once I look at that and talk to myself, it's like, wait, why am I really in fear? And even if they do think something, why does it matter? Is it really going to affect my life, right? I have to be able to look myself in the mirror, right? Or you guys. And, right, be able to, you know, and none of us, there's no such thing as perfect. So, but it's like, but as long as you're going through your path and and maybe some are not, some chose not to. That's okay too. Right? It's like, hey, everybody's in a different boat, or, you know, while a bunch are in the same boat. So, right, it's okay. Don't take it so personally, you know, or, you know, some people just aren't ready yet. Some people straight up just don't want to, you know, some people are just looking for a different experience. So it's okay, wherever people are at, right? You have to be okay with where you're at, most important. And a lot of the time, again, that's like worrying about what people think or feel, or worrying about where other people are, or where they're going to be, or how they're going to get there, or if we leave them behind, or if we move too far ahead. I mean, those are all valid concerns, right? So, and again, the best place to be is in your now, right? And things will start to make more sense. Remember, like, right, this, like, confusion is of the devil. So when we're confused, or confusion is of Satan, whatever, right? Either way. So confusion is of Satan. That just means, right, it's not, maybe not in alignment. You got to clear some stuff. You're telling yourself some things that aren't true. You're going against, in some sense, your own divinity that God wants you to find and see within yourself. Right? Most High, etc. And you, yourself, your higher consciousness, your inner child, your most inner depths of self, your subconscious, right? You wants to find you, right? So, you know, I don't know. Thanks for taking a walk with me. And, you know, just keep swimming. And I've been working on my website very diligently behind the scenes. So, you know, I'm just not quite sure what I'm offering. I'm still waiting for, you know, kind of guidance, because it ain't all about the money, all money good. And I'm not here to just buy and sell myself to the highest bidder, or whoever wants a piece, or whoever, whatever, right? It's like, you know, this to me is sacred work, and I love sharing it, but I'm also not here to just, you know, to like play with, and it's whatever, I don't mind that either. It's like, because if beings that are coming with a false intention, or, you know, whatever, it's like, you're still going to get the message too. So hopefully down the line, eventually that'll help you. So I don't mind helping you neither. It's like, I don't have no problem with whatever. So again, just to give you all a heads up, because I know I've been saying for years, I'm going to have this and I'm going to do that. And I have been doing stuff, but at the same time, you know, I kind of get guided to stay behind the, behind stage, so to speak, a lot of the time. But, so anyway, it's all good, you know? And again, it's like Munchkin Land. When it's all safe, we all come out. So anyhow, on that note, I don't know that I would say follow the yellow brick road, because the Emerald City might be your last stop. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful with those tablets in translation. But anyhow, those who know. I love y'all so much. One love. And yo, it's getting wild out there. Peace.